place where they were at. And because most of the day they had to work. They had to be out there and do what they had to do. They could not enjoy their families. They could not really enjoy who they were. They could not enjoy the city or the government where they were because the city and government did not care too much about them. Okay, guys, so like, let me explain to you. You go to work and you strive to do better, you strive to be promoted, you strive to be successful in your endeavor. Yet as people begin to see you rise up, they begin to question something. Oh, y'all talk to me. How is he getting ahead? How is she getting ahead? And I've been here for such and such. He must be sleeping, or she must be, come on, y'all want to talk this reality. Crabs all around the place. I said crabs all around. I'm not going to allow you to get ahead, because if you get ahead of me, and I've been here for a certain amount of time, what does that say about me? I have seniority over you. So, in that job, in that occupation, in that area, there is darkness. Why? Because of jealousy. There's envy. There is strife. There is no commitment for progress for each and every one of you. Oh, yes. I mean, in Zebulun and in Capernaum and these regions, if everybody was doing fine, then when Jesus came, there would not have been darkness, because he is the light. He brought light in the midst of all the darkness and gave them hope that if you will follow me, God have mercy, I will give you a better way. I will teach you some things. I will show you some things that I don't care what the folk on your job say. I don't care what the folk in your neighborhood say. I don't care how folk try to tear you down. If you will follow me, God Almighty, I will teach you that you can trust me and that nobody else has. Nobody who else failed you. No matter who else have turned their back, but no matter what they said to you and it did not come through. It doesn't matter what nobody else has done. If you will trust in me, watch me fulfill some things in your life. Yes. It says in 16 verse that people who sat in darkness saw great light, and to them who sat in the region in the shadow of death. Listen to me. When you have lost hope, you are in the shadow of death. Because next thing that when you lose hope, you say, I got to get rid of myself. It's over with. If you lose hope, there is nothing else to read for, nothing to look forward to. There's nothing, you don't see your future as though it can be. You have lost everything. And then the spirit of death began to speak to you. Demons begin to speak to you. Hopelessness began to speak to you. It begins to get darker and darker and darker. And the people that are close to you, the people that you feel like they don't love you because they have not been there for you. So it seems. So they got me that they just ain't supporting you, ain't backing you up. So folk get on bridges, folk get on buildings, folk get pews, get rid of me. And I'm going to take you for a week. Sometimes I'll get rid of folk that have chastised me and abused me and have hurt me and have talked down on me. Others, I don't even care. I'm just going to get this thing done. When it's all done, I'm going to kill myself. Some folk are so bad off that they just go ahead and slice their wrist or take pills. Blow their minds out, and jump in front of a car or a truck, get on top of buildings and just jump off. I'm talking to some people that's watching me now. The shadow of death, there is darkness and hopelessness. But there comes a time when you got to realize that it is not about them. It is about He who created you. He did not create you for you to kill yourself. He did not create you for you to go and kill somebody else. He created you for a specific purpose and a specific destiny, and it is not what folk have been saying. It is not that you should kill yourself or kill others. It is for you to fulfill and walk in the kingdom of God, that you receive life and that life more abundantly.
Yes.
How can I receive life when all hell is breaking loose in my life? How can I receive life when my bills are so far behind? I don't know which way to turn, which bill to pay first and which one to pay last. I just don't know how can I look for life when I have sickness in my mind and sickness in my body? How can I, when I just lost my job and when I lost my family, I lost my home and I lost my cars, lost my loved one? I'm bound to this addiction. I'm bound to this alcohol. I'm bound to this habit. How can I have life and that life more abundantly? I'll show you something what God is asking. And the book of Proverbs. I know I'm talking to some people that's seriously going through something. I'm talking to some folks that are really in debt. In Proverbs, the 3rd chapter, I'm going to show you a way to come out of this thing. Oh God, I can trust in Him. God said, I will never leave you, nor will I forsake you. I will with you to the end of the world. Everybody can't say that.
That's right.
Everybody can't do that. Let me talk to some folk. I'm going to speak to you directly in this camera. I'm going to speak to you directly in the hearts of those that are here. It says, my son, in the 3rd chapter of Proverbs, the very first verse. My son or my daughter, forget not my law, but let thine heart keep my commandments. For length of days and long life and peace shall they